Hi guys, welcome to Stack Reframe. So in the previous video, we have learned all about border, padding and margin, isn't it? If you have not seen this video, I will share this video link in the card, okay? So make sure you see this video. Now in today's video, we are going to talk about font property in CSS, okay? So let's go back to our page here, font HTML, font.h. I have created a separate file here, font.html, okay? Now let us see what is the font properties that are available in CSS, okay? So let us take one example. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write a p tag here and I'm going to write some text here like welcome to my channel stack reframe, isn't it? Now just we are going to go live and see how our page looks like. You see, a normal text is coming here, isn't it? Welcome to my channel stack reframe. Now, do you know that what is the font style of this particular text that is coming here? The default font style of a text is Times New Roman. Okay, if you want to see, what you can do is you can right click on your page, go to inspect. Okay, now you see here, you click to this p tag we have written here, no, welcome to my style channel. If you click here and you go to the computed section here and go see here, the rendered font is what? Times New Roman. This is the default font that you get while when you are making your web page, isn't it? This is the default text that is Times New Roman. But just tell me guys, is it necessary that you should use only Times New Roman? No, isn't it? So when you are making a project, you have to use different sort of font styles, isn't it? So for that, we have a CSS property here if you want to change it from Times New Roman. Now let us see how we change. So we are going to write inline CSS here again for the time being. So I am writing here style. If you hit enter, you will get inside this quotation what you should write. Let us see first font. So if you write here font family is the property by which you can change the font style, isn't it? The default font style of like Times New Roman. If you click here font family, you will get here many font styles, isn't it? You see Courier New, Franklin, Gothic Medium, Gill Sans, you see Arial, isn't it? Now if you write, if I just for the time being I'm writing it, okay, I'm just using quotation mark here and I'm writing Arial. Okay, now just go back and see how our page looks like. You see, earlier it was Times New Roman, but it is now in Arial, isn't it? Just I'm just changing. You see, if I'm not writing something here, I'll just cut this and you see how it is looking. This one is the Times New Roman style. Now if I write here Arial, just go back and see it is coming in Arial, isn't it? What I will do is I will just again write a p tag here and I will just copy the content so that you know you get a better idea about what is how Times New Roman and Arial looks like, isn't it? Now just go back and see. You see, this is the default one, that is Times New Roman. But in the first p tag, we have changed it from Times New Roman to Arial. So that is why it is coming in Arial style, isn't it? Now see, how is the difference? You are getting the difference, isn't it? So I am sure that you know how to use font family now, isn't it? Now, here, when it comes to font family, there are two things. First one is that whatever the predefined font family that is given here, that you can use it, isn't it? Like if you see, if I use font family, you see there are many predefined font families that are given here, isn't it? But what if you don't want to use this? What if you are working, your client says that I want, let's say I want some other font styles like Poppins, like Courier, anything other things. So for what you can do is you can import some other font styles from internet and you can import it in your web page. Now let us see how. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back to our Chrome here and we'll best one to load your import your other font is Google font, isn't it? If you write here Google fonts and just hit enter, you will get Google fonts. Now you see here, when let it gets loaded, you see here there are n number of fonts that you will get in Google. I think there is some internet issue, that is why it is loading very slow. You see there are n number of fonts that you are getting here, isn't it? Now, how to use your Google font from? For example, if you want this delicious hand drawn, okay, let me just cut this one. If you want this delicious hand drawn, this his name is Agung Rohmet. I don't know what the name is, but if you want to use this sort of font style in your web page, what you can do is you can click here. Okay, now just see here, there are many. See, regular 440 pixels, regular 421 pixels. Now if you want to select something, you can select here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select here regular 400. I don't know why it is not selecting, just a minute. See here, select regular 400 is coming, isn't it? So what we can do is, if you click here, you will see here, you will get a link, isn't it? You see, link href is equal to something it is given. Now what you have to do, you have to copy this particular thing, you have to copy and you have to paste it in your web page. Yeah, and where you have to paste? In the head section, okay? Now after the title or before the title, in the head you have to paste it. So you will hit enter and you will paste it. Okay, so this is the CDN link that we have pasted here for importing the Google font that we have chosen. Okay, now since now this font has been loaded in our web page, but again we have to use it, isn't it? Here, now how can we use it? You go back here, you see, you will get the CSS rule here. Font family is equal to how much? Delicious hand drawn, and this you have to copy this, okay, and you have to paste it in your font family. Okay, now just go back and see your web page is looking like this or not. You see, isn't it? Now your font is changed. You see here, this is the default, that is Times New Roman, but we have changed it, isn't it? You see how it is looking. Okay, so this is the way of importing and using the font family in your web page. Okay, now just quickly, what we are going to look into is, let us see, if you want to make this particular, let us move here, this one is coming in bold only. What, let's say if you want to make this particular thing in bold, how, what we can do is, we can again write here style, okay, and we'll write here font. If you write here font weight, and if you write font weight is equal to bold, just go back and see how it is coming. Now it is coming in bold, isn't it? So this is the way you can make any font bold in nature. Okay, now if you want to make it italic, then what you can do, again you can write here font, font style, you can give italic here. Okay, so just go and see, now it is bold also and it is italic also, isn't it? So I think by this you can manipulate your font, isn't it? Anyway, by this. Now we have one more thing, like if you want to increase the size, okay, now let's say the size is something else here, you want to increase the size, then what you can do, you can write here font size is equal to, if you give here 30 pixels, now go back and see how 30 pixels is looking. You see, the size is increases to 30 pixels, isn't it? What if you give 300 pixels, then just go back and see. You see, welcome, it is coming. So we should play accordingly, isn't it? According to our needs. So I'm just giving a 30 pixels here. Just go back and see how it is looking, isn't it? So this is the way of changing and manipulating your font according to your needs, isn't it? According to your needs, or if you are working on a project, according to your client's needs. Okay. So I hope you are pretty clear with font CSS property. Okay. So that's it for now in this video, guys. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, we'll see some other CSS properties in the next video. So that's it for now, guys. Take care, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel also and hit the like button also. And if you have any sort of comments or suggestions, any questions you want to ask, please ask in the comment section, and I will reply back. Okay. And also I'm planning to share all my notes in one video. Okay, just wait for few days, guys. I'm just planning to give you all the notes also. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. Take care. Bye bye.